What's going on, YouTube? I know it's been a hot minute, but I've been getting my business together, you feel me? So, like, sometimes you gotta fall back to move forward, you feel me? I hope that they don't... See, I was trying to say something slick, but my brain doesn't move that fast, so I'm still trying to do that slick shit, but it's just like, that's not me, man, but I hope that doesn't go over your head like a wave cap. Yeah, but, yeah, man, as you can see, brand new quality on the cam. That's because I got the Sony a7 III. Brand new computer, 32 gigabyte RAM, so it cuts through that 4K footage like butter. I had some upgrades to make in my life, and I had some things to get together, you know what I mean, before I started getting back to the content. But you know, my son inspired me to get back on it because he started making content, and I was like, shit, like, if this little nigga, you know what I mean, like, I gotta sit, you feel me? But today we're gonna deal with a Bricc baby video. Apparently he speaks on Eric Holder, has some strong words for him, whatever the case may be. So let's see what that's about. And I'm gonna be trying something new off my little OBS system here, because this don't work like on a cell phone. It's a lot easier on a cell phone, and I'm having some problems connecting my, you know, camera to my computer, all this type of shit. So we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. Don't even trip. We gonna figure it out. Yeah. But here we go. Let's get it. Oh, I'm also very sick, so if you see, I chose a weird day. I chose a weird day to come back to this shit. You feel me? I chose a very, very weird time to come back to this shit because I am not at all feeling well. But I said, man, if I don't start somewhere, I'm gonna keep on making excuses. So, you know, I'd rather start while I'm sick and just keep on making excuses. Let's get it, baby.
You feel me? Rich Trapper. The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Trap up in the Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cracking the same. Make sure like, comment, subscribe. For more of this good content we got going on here at TNA Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You can't get in nobody's college, though. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe to all this good content we got going on here at TNA Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You can't get in nobody's college, though, big dog. Hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Trapper Mafia family. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we have going on here at TNA Trap News Network. We got you, big dog. We got you. Excuse me. My bad, man. I'm sick. We powering through though, man. I don't feel good. I don't feel good.
Hey, I feel you, bro. I feel you. See? Real hustlers, we don't make no excuses, bro. We just get up and get it done. You feel me? Don't matter how you feel. Get up out there and do whatever you gotta do. I respect it. See, Rich Trapper? Yeah, I mean, we like brothers from different neighborhoods, you know what I mean? This nigga from the hood, I'm from the burbs, but we think the same, man. I fuck with Trapper, you feel me?
All in here, all in here. It's hard. It's going through it right now. But it's all good though, man. Free the trappers. Crenshaw King. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Crenshaw King, free the trappers on Crenshaw King. Get you a Trap Lottie Trap Pack, 10 grams of greatness for 60.
Okay, we gonna skip past this because he always be doing the most with these intros, bro. Let's see if we can get straight to the content.
What would you tell him?
Okay, alright, this is a Vlad interview. I guess he's reviewing
His friend Eric Holder after he 187 Nipsey Hussle. Let's go.
I mean, if you could have a conversation with Eric Holder, what would you tell him?
Basically, you left your kids out here, you done took away the life from the hood, like, all over an emotional outrage, like, and then you didn't think about the people that was connected to you, how they, because you got the easy route. You in jail. you think about your dad, me, your kids, and all that, how the world perceives them, and how the hate that you would cause on, how the hate for you would affect other family members. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for the rest of your life, you got to worry about, does somebody want to do something to one of your kids or do something to your family? Because, like, just because
Can you imagine being the child of the person who 187 Nipsey Hussle?
That's got to be a heavy burden to bear if you got to grow up in the 60s and your dad is the one who took away a legend from your neighborhood. Oh, man, you're going to have to kill for the rest of your life, my boy. You are going to have to kill for the rest of your life. It's just a bottom. This is just the bottom line, man.
School's gonna be rough.
Happen, but yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like,
well, yeah, because I was really, I was blown away by the effect that Nipsey's murder had on LA, to the point where the actual ceremony happened in the Staples Center, which is like,
yeah, man, Nipsey Hussle was arguably the heartbeat of LA, and the city has not been the same since we lost him. It was a rough time, man. It was a rough time.
The same as like more Michael Jackson.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
The same place we did Michael Jackson's ceremony. The same place we did Kobe's ceremony. And to be fair, me and Whack 100, we talked about this over time, is like, Nipsey was still somewhat of an underground rapper at the time that he passed.
For sure. 100%.
You know what I mean? Let's just keep it 100.
No,
I was a fan. I've interviewed him. Me and him knew each other.
Yeah.
We talked.
But he still didn't break through
until after he passed.
I mean, underground is a little bit of a stretch. I mean, Nipsey was well known everywhere. But let's say his star didn't reach the pinnacle of where it was going to be. Now, let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. Nipsey would have bypassed every single person, alive or dead, if he had stayed pushing. Let's be honest. He would have passed that Jay level, and Jay's my favorite rapper in the world. I love Jay. But he would have passed Jay. He would have passed Pac. He would have passed Big. Like, I feel like he would have broke all those records. He would have broke every mold as far as, impact to the culture. Like, this is a guy who is having sit-downs with gangs and trying to broker peace between neighborhoods and stuff like that. I honestly believe that the sole reason, and this is from an outsider looking in, so LA don't kill me, man. Like, literally, don't kill me. This is just my opinion, right? I feel like all the things that you're seeing now with the Crips trying to create peace and, the 8 trays in the 60s and all that type of stuff, they're actually discussing peace. Like, they're a long way away from it, but they're discussing it, which is like, monumental. I believe that the sole reason that a lot of these peace treaties are taking place, the Pirus out in Compton got it together. I feel like the sole reason a lot of this stuff is happening is because of the example that Nipsey set. Like, for one day, everybody was able to walk together, and it wasn't no drama, wasn't no beef, wasn't no problems, and I feel like everybody saw that and said, okay, so it's possible. You feel me? And shit, bro was monumental.
For sure.
Had a great album, but that album wasn't going multi-platinum at the time he got killed.
Exactly.
He was on the cusp.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't Drake. He wasn't J. Cole. Like, he was... But the outpouring of love that he got was on the level of...
Nipsey Hussle was big to the people. What the other artists had through the industry, through promotions, through PR, machines behind him and all that, Nipsey Hussle just had that through being a real person in the community, a real person in the section, a real person coming from where niggas is coming from. Nipsey Hussle had the heartbeat of the people. It's one thing to be able to touch corporations. It's a whole different ball game when you're touching the people.
Like, a Drake or a Kendrick or something like that. Just because of, I think, how tragically it happened and how many people really did love him and respect him. And, you know, and I was one of those.
Yeah, and the people that he did touch on his run were very, like, important. I mean, it was a lot of important people, but the way that he touched people, he did, pause, the way that he touched people, it was heartfelt.
Let me just say the pause wasn't necessary, brother. Like, you're doing way too much. You said, number one, you said touch people, not men. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, relax. And, like, oh, you didn't have to do all that either. It was a little bit corny. Like, we in our 30s, Bricc. We don't have to do that. We don't have to say pause no more. Like, can we grow past this? Nah. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't still be saying pause. I be hitting my niggas with the biggest pause every time they say something kind of crazy. You be like, hey, yo. Hey, fucking yo, my nigga. Pause. I'm childish as fuck. But not on this topic, bro. You don't have to do that.
And everybody who came across him knew him as a very genuine person.
Oh, yeah, no. Like when he passed, it was like,
so to see
I got nothing bad to say about Nipsey on any level.
Yeah, to see him go out that way.
Yeah.
It's one thing to see somebody lose their life. It's another thing to see somebody lose their life in that particular fashion.
I think that was the big boom for everybody. Like, damn, jealousy. One of his homeboys came and backdoored him after he shows nothing but love for the community and all that. Man. And then it was like he didn't make it all the way as a rapper yet, but who he was in the independent grind and everybody who knew that he was kicking that independent game.
Nipsey Hussle was so much more than a rapper. As a blueprint to the masses, it's pretty much more so what you can compare that to. The rapper, that's minimalizing it. Nipsey Hussle, God bless the dead, was pretty much a force to be reckoned with in the LA section.
And doing what
that's what I'm saying. And I think because Trapper is from LA, he's missing the fact that he was bigger than that to just LA. Bro, I just seen the other day there's a fucking cafe in Thailand named after Nipsey. Thailand, Bangkok, that type of shit. You feel me? And it was definitely more than the music. Like I said, like I became a fan of his character before I even listened to his music. I would just see him on an interview and watch his interviews. I wasn't even interested in listening to his music because I wasn't into West Coast music like that at the time. You feel me? And honestly, I listened to some of his older music and like it was like super West Coast. Like it hadn't developed that big sound yet. Like, you know what I mean? And I probably wouldn't have been a fan of his music back then. Super lyrical. Like I still with his lyrics heavy. Don't get it twisted. Like, bro had a swag and a style and approach that was like nobody else in Cali. You feel me? But like the main thing that kept me locked in on this dude was his mind, bro. I've said this 1,000 times in these videos and stuff like that. So, you know, definitely way bigger than music.
What he was doing,
oh yeah,
they all was like, oh
yeah,
this dude is like baby Jesus when it comes to this shit.
Down to Jay-Z, because I remember our last interview was, we talked about how when he put out that $100 album and everybody laughed at him and so forth, the radio were cracking jokes about him. Yeah. Jay-Z bought 100 copies because he respected what he was doing. And now these days, a lot of artists do that. Put out this $100 album.
Mimicking the blueprint, trying their best to find the same success.
Yeah,
just for the fans.
He started the wave.
He started the wave.
Like, that's monumental, bro. Like, people have learned how to package their albums so that now they come with tickets and all this type of stuff. And, like, it's increased the sales of albums. And, bro literally changed the industry. Like, literally morphed the industry with his mind. Like, thinking forward, being ahead of the time. Like, you'd be hard pressed not to think this dude was some type of prophet, you know, sent from above, bro. Because, like, who thinks like that? Like, who really has that type of genius, that type of foresight? Like,
I remember the signing and all that.
Yeah, no, he started the whole wave, man. And I was fucked up that week. You know, I was definitely sad living in LA. You felt the sadness in the air in the same way that you felt the sadness when Kobe died.
Yeah.
It was a sad week for LA, man.
Yeah,
and I didn't know him the way you knew him, so I know it affected you way worse.
Yeah, I was sick. I ain't gonna lie, I was sick. I probably cried with 3 people, probably 3 times over death in jail, maybe twice. But that one was like boo-hoo. Cause you gotta think, like, the shit with Fats happened 4 days after I went to jail. Like, I got booked for that case, we lose Fats. You get what I'm saying? I talked to him, he heartbroke. We put everything together, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he started getting back on track. He makes it, Grammy nomination. I talked to him, like, what was that? Early March around my daughter's birthday. I talked to him, and then, yeah, I don't get to make it back. I've never got to kick it with that Nipsey that everybody was talking about. Like, I've never got to see the Grammy nominated Nip. I never got to see the Atlantic Nip. I never got to see this. Like, I seen the entrepreneurship that he was doing, like, before I left with the marathon stuff, but like this big rapper dude, I don't know. Yeah. Cause I went to jail in 17.
All right, man, we about to the next one. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
man, so short, quick little video, just trying to get back into the swing of things. I might record a second one here, plug in my mic so that I can get some better sound content for y'all. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, my head is pounding right now, so I'm really gonna do my best to drop a second one. Y'all let me know what it is. You already know. See, I can't even remember my outro. Like, shit. Family, money, everything, baby. Let's get it. 1